What up, y'all? So today we're going to be doing the Super Dog program. The Super Dog program initially started out being called the Biosensory program. My grandfather's used this for years on his hunting dogs of multiple different breeds, Catahoulas, Dogos, and it just shows, massive results. When I did it with my first litter, I had a litter of 12. I did it with 6 puppies and the other 6 I did not. And from seeing the results, from 6 weeks, 7 weeks, it was night and day. The puppies that we did do it with, I'm not even exaggerating. The way that they would go, they didn't hesitate with any obstacle. They ended up turning out being way better dogs. So we do it with every one of our litters to try to set our puppies up for success. And that's what I'm going to be showing you guys right now. I got a pan right here, about a ½ inch of warm water. This is a towel that was been frozen in the freezer. I have just regular Q-tips here. If you're wondering what the gloves are for, we use gloves the first, week and a half the puppies are born, just to try to prevent anything. Don't ever step in the whelping box. I got my all day, I'm dreaming about Sissy sandals on. But yeah, and shout out to the homie at XXL Bullies with his boy Romeo. Big love, brother. That's dope as hell. One day I'm gonna be on this shirt, mark my words. But so we're gonna grab our first pup. We're gonna start out with the white female. Beautiful female, as you can see. She has just a tad bit of blue on her ears. She has a blue dot on her rear. What's that, Mom? You want to clean her? Good girl. So first, I'm going to put her on the frozen towel. We're going to show you guys the results from day 1, the middle, and then the end. So first, you set them on the frozen towel. Normally they might squeak a little bit, they might react. She's doing extremely well. And you just want to count to about 15. If they move off of it, just go ahead and set them back in the center. Now I've done my own slight little variations of this. Initially when they were doing it in World War II, they had multiple scientists thinking that, it had different results and they did different things for different reasons. And I've kind of put my own twist to that with what my grandpa said and what I've seen work. So we're going to let Mama clean her up a little bit. Good girl. What a good girl. We're going to let Mama help her out a little bit. All right, go ahead. Thank you. Thank you. Lay down. Sit. Lay down. Lay down. Oh, really? Oh, really? So next, since she's already screaming like that and I was holding her gentle, you're going to grab them by the scruff of the neck gently, just as the mother would, and you're going to hold them for about 10 seconds. Good girl. See, the first time you do that, they react like that. And that's the whole purpose of this. You'll see the next time we do it, she'll react net less, and the next time less, to where she doesn't even affect her. So that when she goes to her home, and her little 125-pound mom tries to yank her up and lift her into the truck one day, she doesn't react or freak out. She's going to be used to these things. A newborn child from like a year to 3 years old, that's when they're a sponge. And with the puppies, it's a lot earlier. From day 3 to day 16, they've proven that this is when they're a sponge. So next, we're going to put her on her back for 15 seconds and just gently kind of hold them there. This does not hurt in any way. Just gently hold them. Good girl. Good girl. Next, you're going to grab the Q-tip. And between every single puppy, and she's not in pain at all, she's just fussing because she wants to sleep and I'm bugging on her. And as you'll see, this will improve with every single time. Next, she's alright, Mama. She's alright, Big Mama. Next, you're going to put the Q-tip in between every single toe. And other breeders might want to laugh at this, But good dogs don't get rehomed. And there's no such thing as a bad dog, only bad owners. But we're trying to set them up for success. If you've ever seen, your uncle's big Rottweiler and he used to growl or show his teeth when, people would touch his paws or he didn't like his ears touched, this is what that does right here. It's stimulating her to where when someone grabs her paw or a little kid, snatches her paw when she's 6, 7 months, that she doesn't nip her new family member. As you see, she's getting a little bit sleepy. She did great with that. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to put her in a little lukewarm water with the tips of her feet. Keep her head out of it. Oh, really? Oh, really? Dry little mama off. Moisture is your worst enemy when you're breeding dogs, especially when you have a new litter of pups. You want to keep them dry at all costs. Let mama clean her up a little bit one more time. Normally, I don't have them squeak that much. She was a little bit louder than normal, but every one of their personalities is different. Who do we got here next? This is the big blue fawn female. Well, they're gonna let Sissy help her go to the restroom. As you can see, she's urinating right there. I'm gonna go ahead and help her out a little bit. When you're helping them go to the bathroom, you wanna be gentle. You don't wanna knock their umbilical cord off until it falls off naturally. Don't keep using the rough part of the paper towel, or the wet wipe. You do not wanna use paper towels. If you use paper towels, you will make their little butt bleed. You do not wanna do that. Use wet wipes. I highly recommend that you don't get the cheap brand. Good girl. What a good girl. What a good girl. So first we're gonna go ahead and set baby girl right here on the cold towel. Let her get her feet acclimated to that. And they're doing good. She's not really moving around too much. Normally, the first time they do this, they move around. None of these exercises hurt them. It's just stimulating something that their brain has never experienced yet. At about a week old, we're going to clip their nails. Newborns' puppy nails are extremely sharp, and we don't want them cutting baby Sissy up, so we trim them. Look at this big old fat belly mama. If you're interested in a pup, you can email us at consistentkennels@gmail.com. This big girl is going to look similar to Sissy with a little bit more blue around her mask. Beautiful little pup. Now we're going to put her upside down for 10 seconds. The order truly doesn't matter. As you can see, this one's a lot more relaxed. Almost falling asleep. This does not hurt again. Sissy moves them like this constantly. Good girl, mama. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Next, we're going to put her in the warm water. And you'll see, most puppies at 7, 8, 9 weeks, when they see stairs or, a new obstacle or something new, they're a little bit scared. They're a little bit intimidated. They think about it for a minute. Whereas pups that have experienced this do not. They don't hesitate. They're a lot more confident. Loud noises don't affect them as much. They're a lot more stable. They're an all-around better companion, better pet. Sissy's been a great mom. She's very, very attentive, as you can see here. Look at this big old girl. She has 6 pups, 3 boys, 3 girls. Good girl. What a good girl. I'm living my dream. Straight up, every single day I get to train these dogs and be around these dogs and to feed my family. I mean, I wanted to do this since I was a kid, and the fact that I can do it now is just, it makes me happy every single time, literally. It's nothing like when someone gets a dog from me and then 2 years later they want to buy another dog. I get to see those pictures, that dog grow up with their kids. They love it and they're so thankful. I've changed some people's lives selling them amazing pets. So many people like to give breeders a bad name. And there are a lot of backyard breeders that, you know, just leave their puppies in a box out in the backyard in the dirt. And that's not right. If you're going to play God and you're going to match make and you're going to find a solid pedigree and you're going to do the research, do it the right way. Set these dogs up for success. There's too many bully breeds in the pound. Good girl. She did amazing with that test. Good girl. We really like this female. Relax, relax. See, you can see she just kind of doesn't like it. When you can pick up a 140-pound male and you can lift him in the air and he can relax and be comfortable like this, you know that's unique. Go try to pick up your 40-pound dog and lift him over your head. I guarantee he's going to wiggle and freak out. Good girl. Dry off her little paws. It's alright, Mama. Alright. Excuse me. Thank you. I know you're a good mama. Alright. Go. Sit. Thank you. Thank you. She's alright. She's alright. She's just a fussing girl. That's all noise. She's just fussing. She just wants to be left alone. Oh wow, this little chubby barely has any skin to grab. Oh hush. Oh, hush. Well, I don't know if that's still recording. I appreciate you guys. Go ahead and follow the channel. We have amazing pups available. Zeus is an absolute monster. Massive head, short back. He's going to add a lot to Sissy. We're super, super excited about this litter. I'm going to show you guys real quick. She's going number 2. I wanted to show you guys. Oh, you want to do it, Mama? Fine. But the texture of newborn poop, when it first comes out, the first 2 days, it's pretty much like a tarish color. But once they start consuming the mother's milk, it comes out in this yellowish color. And the mother gets nutrients from eating that. For about the first week and a half, the mother will lick them to cause them to go to the bathroom and stimulate them. And then after that, they'll just do it themselves naturally. Puppies are born with their eyes and their ears sealed. I don't know if you can see here, but their eyes and their ears are sealed when they're born for the first 2 weeks. Their eyes are completely closed. I appreciate you guys. God bless every one of you that has supported, donated, hit the like button. I appreciate you. You can follow us on Instagram, consistent_kennels. You can also email me at consistentkennels@gmail.com. If you want a beautiful pet, or if you want to add something top level to your breeding program, White Demon, Tillicum, Azor, Juggernaut, Pro Bulls Sinister, all up front. Legends, every one of them producer. Consistent Kennels, baby. Big love, y'all. I appreciate every single one of you. Romeo, Vilas Bullies, representing Phoenix big time. Shout out to all the weird ones. Good girl, mama. We appreciate the support. Like, share, subscribe. Big love to everybody in the Rock Squad. If you're interested, hit us up. We got merch available. Big love.